Hello and welcome to this channel. I hope you enjoy the story. I'm going to try and upload each day. The Cursed Melodies of Harrow Lake. In the heart of the dense woods, nestled near the tranquil Harrow Lake, stood an isolated cabin that held the secrets of a forgotten era. It was here that a music prodigy named Alara chose to retreat, seeking solace and inspiration far away from the chaos of the city. Little did she know, the haunting melodies that would soon consume her life were waiting to be unearthed. Alara was renowned for her exceptional talent, her violin playing captivating audiences worldwide. However, the pressures of fame had taken a toll on her, and she craved a haven where her creativity could flow freely. The cabin seemed to be the perfect refuge, surrounded by nature, the lake's surface reflecting the serenity she longed for. First night at the cabin was peaceful. Moonlight filtered through the trees, casting elongated shadows across the wooden floors. Alara's violin lay beside her, untouched. But as the clock struck midnight, a soft, eerie melody floated through the air, almost imperceptible. She froze, her heart pounding in her chest. The music seemed to beckon her, its mournful notes intertwining with the rustling leaves. Night after night, the haunting melodies continued. Alara found herself drawn to the window, gazing out at the moonlit lake as the music grew louder, echoing through the forest. She could no longer resist its pull. One fateful night, driven by an irresistible compulsion, she followed the spectral sounds deep into the woods. The trees seemed to whisper to her, their branches forming a twisted path that led her further away from the safety of her cabin. The melodies grew more intricate, a symphony of sorrow and longing. Eventually, Alara stumbled upon an eerie clearing bathed in an otherworldly light. Before her stood a ghostly orchestra, translucent musicians, their instruments emitting ethereal glows. Their eyes met Alara's, and a chilling realization struck her. These were the musicians who had met a tragic end decades ago, their souls forever bound to this cursed symphony. The conductor, his form flickering like a candle's flame, raised his baton, and the orchestra began to play with an intensity that shook the very ground she stood on. Their music was both beautiful and sorrowful, a lament for lives cut short. Unable to tear her gaze away, Alara felt tears stream down her face as the melodies wove a tale of betrayal, heartbreak, and a longing for release. The conductor's eyes bore into her soul, silently imploring her to join them. But just as the music reached its crescendo, a scream erupted from Alara's throat, and she turned and fled. Back in the cabin, she slammed the doors shut, her heart racing as she tried to shake off the haunting experience. The melodies continued to play, but they were muffled, distant. Days turned into weeks as Alara wrestled with her own fear and the irresistible allure of the ghostly orchestra. She knew she had to break the curse that bound them. Through countless sleepless nights, Alara delved into ancient tomes and whispered legends, piecing together a ritual that might sever the orchestra's ties to the mortal realm. Armed with determination and a newfound courage, she returned to the clearing, her violin clutched tightly in her hands. As the conductor raised his baton once again, Alara began to play. Her music intertwined with theirs, her melodies telling a story of redemption, forgiveness, and the power to move beyond the pain of the past. The orchestra's translucent forms wavered, the ethereal glow dimming as her music worked its magic. And then, with a final, resounding note, the conductor's form dissipated, and the orchestra fell silent. The curse was broken, and the musicians were finally free. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky, Alara watched as the ghostly figures faded into the light, their expressions filled with gratitude. With the curse lifted, the woods grew quiet, and the lake regained its peaceful serenity. Alara returned to her cabin, her heart lighter than it had been in years. She continued to play her violin, not as a prodigy seeking fame, but as a conduit of healing and hope. And as the melodies she now played floated out into the world, they carried with them the echoes of the cursed melodies of Harrow Lake, transformed from haunting lamentations to melodies of redemption and freedom. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.